Okay, in this video I'll show you how to do easy pan-fried baked potatoes. Now what I've got here is 3 small washed potatoes, and I microwaved them for 5 minutes just so they're fully cooked through, and you'll see I've cut them into quarters and placed them into the pan. Now you'll notice that they're all facing inwards. The uncooked side is facing inwards. The reason I do that is because it keeps them all consistent, and when you turn them they all get exactly the same amount of browning, so it makes it much easier to end up with a nice result. So you can see I've got some olive oil in the bottom of the pan, and they're cooking on a fairly medium heat at the moment. This is number 7 on my cooktop, and they'll reduce the heat down a little bit as I go so that they don't get too brown, but they've still got their skins on. That's the way I like them, and it makes it very easy to do. And I'll come back a little bit later and I'll show you how they look as I turn them over, but I do keep them in this same pattern so the browning is even. Okay, they've now been cooking for a few minutes now, and I've turned them onto the other side, and I've kept the same pattern. So you can see it's very important to now have the cooked side all facing outwards. So if I turn the pan a bit, you'll see that the cooked side is facing outwards on all of those. So it enables you to keep a good control of them, and you know what side is cooked, and you can see they're all quite even. So it's just a matter of keeping your eye on them and then browning them to your own preference, and then doing a little bit on the skin side if you do like the skin on like I do. But the skin does brown much faster than the rest of the potato flesh. So I'll come back a bit later and I'll show you the next step. Okay, here they are again. As you can see, they're very evenly browned, and you get perfect roast potatoes done in the pan on top of your cooktop. Very simple, easy process. And the main thing is to follow that pattern that I showed you so that you'll get even browning on your potatoes. So they come out really good, and just as good as oven baked potatoes. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and you'll give it a try. If you like it, please give me a like. Thank you. See you again.